Hello, I'm Grenville Woolacott.
And I'm Debbie Woolacott.
And we're the authors and the founders of Mother Nature's Guardians and the Land of the Little People. And we just love fairy tales.
We do.
Yes, sir. In this short video, we guarantee to make you smile and maybe even make you talk funny too. There's nothing to sell. In fact, it's the very opposite. We're actually going to give you a copy of the very first story that's taken from our inspirational and funny storybook, Mother Nature's Guardians Cuddle Popper Chronicles, Volume 1. And you're also very welcome to share this video so you can make someone else's day start with a smile as well. This humorous little storybook is based on true stories about the little people who live and work in the woods on our farm here in New Brunswick, Canada. The story's only going to take a few minutes or so, and I can just about guarantee that it'll melt away your stress, bring a smile to your face, and put you in good cheer for the rest of the day. Yes, sir, how good is that? In exchange to see you smile, all that we'd like from you in return is for you to leave us a nice comment at the bottom of this video and tell us what you think of the story. Is that fair? That being said, if you like this story so much and would like to have a copy of your own for free, yes sir, then it's as easy as clicking the link to one of the websites down below and putting the email address in the box provided on the webpage so that we know where to send it, and then you can make someone else's day too. So here we go then, one free smile coming up just as we promised. It has been said that the best place to begin any story should be at the start. Because if I started at the end, you'd miss the middle, and that's the best bit. But if I started in the middle, you'd have to look between your knees to see where the story just come from. And if you look between your knees the wrong way, through your left eye, when your eyebrow is perpendicular to your nose, when the wind is blowing from an upwardly downward direction, you'd only see the end and not know whether you're coming or going. No, sir, not an easy task. Not an easy task at all. So, let me first tell you about the little people who live and work in the woods at once upon a time. Are you sitting comfortably and listening with both ears open and both eyes shut and one finger on your chin in a northerly inclination? But don't let your finger slip into your nose. No, sir. No booger picking during story time, or booger eating too, come to think of it. Not that I think about eating boogers. No, sir. Well, not too often anyway. Once upon a time is a quiet, picturesque little farm tucked away into the wooded hills of Williamsburg, about 3 frogs' leaps and a dog's bark away from the sleepy little village of Stanley in New Brunswick, Canada. Well, that is as long as the frogs are leaping and the dogs are barking and the village is still sleepy, or one could seriously get very lost. Yes, sir, very lost indeed. There are about 40 different cuddle popper families that live in the woods at once upon a time. But before I start this story, and before you even ask the question that's on your lips, I shall already answer it. You see, cuddle poppers just love riddles, and they love to read what's on the minds of little boys and girls, and on the minds of big boys as well, and girls, come to think of it. Not that I think of that very often either. No, sir, thinking can make your brain ache and your nose whistle, and what a kerfuffle that turns into. Yes, sir, a proper cuddle popper kerfuffulation of the utmost proportions. So, to answer your unasked question, a cuddle popper, well, the proper full title is North American cuddle popper, and seeing as cuddle poppers absolutely insist on always using their fullest of full names and nothing in between, I cannot answer why they just call themselves cuddle poppers. A mysterious conundrum indeed. Yes, sir. You never ever call a cuddle popper by just his first or last name. No, sir. Nor do you call him Mr. either, even if he happens to be a boy. It's considered poor etiquette to use anything other than the cuddle popper's full list of full names. Yes, sir. Every single last one of them. And some cuddle poppers have very many names. Very many names indeed. A cuddle popper is a little person just like you and me who lives and works in the woods. Cuddle poppers are very hard to spot because being so small and ever so shy, they usually just stay in the shadows. And if ever they get spotted by a human, they freeze absolutely still like a statue, or maybe even stiller like a baby bunny on bath night. Yes, sir, that still. And you all know how still that is, don't you? Have you one day ever believed that you once saw something move out the very corner of your eye, but when you turned to look at it, there was nothing there, except for maybe just a shadow? Or was there something in the shadows? Did you take time to ponder and look? It sounds to me that you were cuddle poppered. Yes, sir. Cuddle poppers absolutely love to play their little tricks and games, especially on humans, and even more especially on other cuddle poppers. Yes, sir, they surely do. The most common time to see a cuddle popper, if you're patient enough and can keep quiet for long enough. I say keep quiet for long enough because, well, I'll tell you the answer to that in the next video. Just put your email address in the box over there. And not only will I finish the story, I shall also give you a free digital copy of the story for you to keep as well. How cool is that? Please don't forget to click the like button down below and leave us a nice comment too. And we'll see you on the other side. Until next time, be good, keep smiling, and together we'll change the world one act of kindness at a time.